find all the recipes on our website, goodchefbadchef.com.au.
I'm joined in the kitchen today by David, who is the ambassador for Magimix. Now, normally with Magimix, we're making pureed things up and cooking with them, but we're doing something different today, aren't we?
Today we're doing something very different with the new Gelato Expert, which is an incredible machine.
Gelato Expert, so it's like an ice cream machine?
It's an ice cream machine, small, and we can do 2 times 2 liters at a time, and it's the only machine in the world that is on sensor, not on timing. So the machine will tell you when your ice cream is ready.
Yeah, but we're 2 qualified chefs. We should know how to be able to do this stuff.
No, we want to make it easy.
All right, OK. Now, making it easy, we're going to make an ice cream today, are we?
Yes, we are. So we're going to make a nice hazelnut ice cream, crème anglaise base with some citrus honey.
I like that. Now, we're going to make a crème anglaise, isn't it? Which is the base for ice cream.
100%.
Now, it's I know you're French, but crème anglaise, that's English cream. It starts with cream and milk.
Yes.
Yeah?
So we're going to bring that to boil.
OK, so I'll take that and pour it into the little pot here.
Yes.
And we want to bring it up to the boil nice and slowly.
Slowly, yes.
Yeah,
So
gotcha.
we don't want it to go bubbling.
So I'll turn it on. And the thing about induction is it makes it come nice and gently, and we can control everything. So
Correct.
cream in there, milk in there, straight away. 2 cups of each.
Yes, and then we put the vanilla bean.
You can see 2 chefs here. He's watching me.
Yeah, it's not doing too bad.
Making sure I slice it through the middle. I'm not even watching. I'm looking at you while I do that.
Yeah.
And then I just scrape it with my knife like this. And we get all these lovely, lovely vanilla beans in there. In they go. And I scrape both sides of it.
Correct.
And then throw both of them in there.
Correct.
Now, vanilla's really expensive nowadays.
Very expensive. There's not many countries that produce vanilla. We've got Madagascar, that is the most well-known, I guess.
So in it goes like that.
Correct.
So I'll just give that a nice, gentle stir and bring it up to the boil.
Correct, just to mix the pods with the milk and cream. And we're going to bring to the boil. In the meantime, I'm going to bring the egg yolk and sugar together. So this step is quite important. Is when you put the sugar in, you want to mix it straight away. Otherwise, the sugar is going to start cooking the eggs, OK?
It burns it. Sugar's like a chemical, isn't it?
Correct. So you want to go very quick.
You're getting that nice and creamy and fluffy.
Nice and creamy. And you want really the sugar to be completely dissolved, OK?
OK. So so I could do that in a mixer if I wanted to.
You could do it in a mixer,
Or
yes.
even if I had a Magimix here, I could do it in the Magimix, couldn't I?
Magimix Cook Expert, 100%.
Yeah. And I'll just keep stirring this nice and gently until the milk comes to the boil and the cream comes to the boil and the sugar's nice and fluffy. I reckon I've got the easiest job. Now it's just starting to come to the boil. It's getting nice and hot.
Yes.
Oh, it's delicious. Now, sometimes when I do it, I put half the sugar in here and then half the sugar in here. Is that the French way? Maybe that's the English way of doing it. Ah.
Less is best.
Pour that in.
Yes.
There we go, straight in there. You're whisking that at the same
Straight
time.
away.
Oh, look at that.
That's it. And then I'm just going to put it back in the pan.
Okay, you want the whole lot in there?
No, it's OK.
Oh, that's enough.
Yeah.
All right, no worries. Okay, it's back on there and in it goes. Oh, look at that. Nice yellow colour. This is the basis of a very good crème anglaise.
Simple.
Custard, which is what it is.
Correct.
And this is the ice cream base. This is a classic ice cream base. Now, all I need to do is stir this for a little bit. So 2 or 3 minutes, and then we'll show you what it looks like.
Correct.
And then we'll churn it. I can't wait to churn it.
Yes, fun.
Okay, Dave, I reckon that's ready now.
Let's
what do you
have
think?
a look. Perfect.
Perfect.
Perfect. Now we can take it aside. We're just going to strain it.
Well, of course it's going to be perfect with 2 chefs doing it, isn't it? Now, you're straining it because you want to get all the crusty bits out of it, don't you?
Well, the vanilla bean, especially. We don't want it in ice cream.
And sometimes there's a little bit of egg and stuff in
Correct.
the egg white. So
Correct.
that's coming out beautifully. Look at that. Oh, my goodness.
And you got the perfect crème anglaise, which can be used as well as a sauce for bread and butter pudding and anything like that.
Pouring it over apple crumble. So we're going to let this cool for a little bit now.
Yes.
So we'll pop this over the side here. Now, while that's cooling, you've got something else you want to make as well.
Yeah, we're going to make some caramelized hazelnut. So we're going to do a sugar syrup. So just water,
Yep. So how much water is that?
50-50 sugar water.
Okay.
And then we're going to get a nice caramel blonde color.
So this takes a couple of minutes and then we'll put the hazelnuts in there. Do we chop them first? Or
No,
leave
we're
them
just
whole?
going to caramelize it together.
Yep.
So they got a nice coat, and then we're just going to, when they cold, we're going to chop it roughly to put in ice cream.
And then put it on the tray. Beautiful.
Correct.
This would be great. Okay, David, we're ready to go. We've got our anglaise cooled down nicely, and the little hazelnuts or hazelnuts are caramelised, are beautifully ready to go.
Yes.
Now we've got the gelato machine here. You're going to show me how it works.
Yeah, so that's the Gelato Expert. just came on the market. So this is Italian-made, but the best gelato expert in the world.
Yep.
Okay, so it's small, petite. So what's good about it is you can do 2 liters at a time. So you got your first bowl here.
Yep.
You take that, and then you get your first ice cream batch, goes in the freezer, and then you can do another batch here. So we got on button, we got a pulse button, and then we can do sorbet or gelato, ice cream, and sorbet.
Now, these 3 buttons here, so if I'm making gelato, it'll have a sensor to make the gelato to stop it when it wants, and ice cream, the same thing, and sorbet. So 3 different products, and the machine knows...
With the electric board in place, they got a sensor inside, and the machine will tell you when your ice cream is ready.
Okay.
It can stay 2 hours like that cool without to put it in the freezer.
All right. Well, let's pour it in and show me how it works.
So first I'm going to put the crème anglaise.
Yep. Now, see how nice and thick that... do you want me to wipe that out for you?
No, thank you.
I can do that for you. So it's like 2 chefs making ice cream together. It must be good. You know, one of the first things I learnt to make in kitchen was ice cream. When I was 14 years old, I used to make ice cream in a place miles away. So it's one of my favourite things. Now, what's that?
That's condensed milk, okay? And that's going to give you even more creaminess, sweetness, but a beautiful consistency. Look at that.
When I think of condensed milk, I think of my mother putting that in a bottle for me. Can you imagine that?
I can imagine.
Yeah, I got all the sweet stuff. So I'll get rid of these for you. And then you're going to
just put some honey. So I put some citrus honey here. But obviously you can use any honey.
Now, this has got your name on it. Is this a honey that you make?
I do, yeah. So it's got citrus inside and sea salt. It's going to give you an amazing flavour profile into your ice cream.
Oh, OK, I like that.
So
Citrus,
look at that. You can see the citrus inside.
I like that. And you don't make the actual honey. You get the bees. You slave drive the bees to make the honey for you. And then you collect it, steal it from them. And then you put the other stuff in and make it delicious. Done.
All right. And then we're just going to put it on.
Yep.
And just go for it.
So while that's churning, which will take about 20 minutes?
20 minutes.
OK. And then you'll chop this or I'll chop this while that's churning?
I cannot do everything, Richard.
OK. I'll do something.
So you do it.
I'll chop it and you can watch this thing go round and round. Now, don't you get hypnotised by going round and round? It's like French television, watching it go round and round. It'll get you entertained for hours while I chop this.
We're on 20 minutes here.
Yep.
I'm just going to put the hazelnuts and then give another 5 minutes of churning and your ice cream is done. Have a try.
Yeah, I want to have a try. Now, you can see it's really starting to thicken up. What I'm amazed with is the amount of vanilla pods in there, but you can see it's still firming up.
And then we're just going to put the hazelnut.
And I can see this on just about everyone's bench at home when you come around there. Nothing beats fresh ice cream made at home. A couple more minutes of torture watching this churn around.
Yes.
And then we'll scoop it up.
Done.
Looks great, ready to go.
Look at that, beautiful.
Oh, lovely.
We're just going to get a cone.
I'll give you a cone. I love ice cream in a cone, especially one of these wafer cones. Spoon it straight in there. Come on, put some more in there.
Oh.
I can be greedy with your ice cream. That looks good. Oh, fantastic. Oh, now I'll just have a little taste of that.
A little taste. How is it?
You know, ice cream is one of my favourite things. It's one of the first things I learned to cook or make. I love this ice cream. Great flavour, nice and creamy. Love the nuts in it. What a cracker.
Honey, because the honey's coming through.
And the honey's coming through, that beautiful honey. What a cracker of a dessert. You got to get one of these.
Bon appétit.